What up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are watching a Farrelly Brothers movie. This is There's Something About Mary.
So I do know of a scene in this movie, the one where she has the hair gel.
But what actually is it?
It's not hair gel. I know what it is, I'm not gonna say it, but I do know what it is. But I don't really know like the greater context surrounding the movie. Like I know that scene and like the lead up to what she puts in her hair, but like how did that happen? Like that's the real question.
Yeah, me and Casey had a conversation about it, and I'm not gonna say anything specific, but you may or may not be 100% accurate in what you think happened in that scene. I'm just leaving it at that. You'll see as it like unfolds in front of you. But this is Ben Stiller and Cameron Diaz. I saw this movie as a kid. Probably shouldn't have seen it as a kid, but I remember enjoying it, but I feel like a lot of things are going to be kind of fresh to me just because it has been so long.
I have watched Me, Myself, and Irene by the Farrelly Brothers. That's also a reaction on this channel.
A lot of people also request us to watch Kingpin. However, we love Kingpin.
Yeah.
I want to go to Reno.
I actually have not seen the Dumb and Dumber movies, I'm pretty sure.
You know, me and Casey also talked about this because we're doing a little research before jumping into this movie. I didn't even know that they directed the first Dumb and Dumber, and I knew that there was a second Dumb and Dumber, but for whatever reason, it was just kind of out of sight, out of mind, but I know that it's a more recent take. I always thought that the Dumb and Dumber movies were like both made in like the 90s, and that's when they took place, and I forgot that they had to wait like 20 years. Maybe I was getting confused with Wayne's World. With all that being said though, before we jump into this film with a lot of R-rated comedies, if you've been to this channel many times, you recently especially, you know the drill. Can't show everything on YouTube, so if you want to see an uncensored cut of this reaction, go ahead and check out our Patreon. The link is down below.
What the heck? Somebody's actually singing? What?
They don't know.
Is this the 70s? The Ben Stiller.
When I was 16 years old, I fell in love.
Was it with Mary?
Hey.
They have the same hairstyle.
So I was wondering, I don't know if maybe you wanted to, and maybe you're going to the prom. If you felt like that, maybe you want to go with me.
Have confidence, bro.
I heard this rumor that this guy was gonna ask me, so I'm gonna wait and see what happens there. That sounds great. Yeah.
What? So are you going with them or not? I'm confused. That literally was like so mixed.
Is that like
message.
is that like a yes or a no?
I think that's the
I
point.
thought I made it perfectly clear. If everything else falls apart, maybe.
So you're like a backup?
Yeah.
What a fox. I heard she's going with some guy named Woogie.
Woogie?
Have you seen my baseball?
Hey, buddy, I think I know where your ball is.
Oh, are they gonna mess with him?
She hasn't. Except that she doesn't call it a baseball. She's got another name for it.
Oh, I feel like this is gonna be mean.
Have you seen my wiener?
What?
Aww.
Have you seen my wiener?
What the hell did you just say, buddy?
I feel like you could obviously
Get
like,
off my car.
you know, not be that aggressive in the situation,
Yeah.
like read the room.
I was
Fucking son of a bitch, I'm gonna
Whoa.
fucking kick your ass.
Look,
Come on,
Oh.
fat boy. Let's go, huh?
Take it easy, huh?
Fuck you. Huh?
Bro, you know, you have some anger issues, like, calm down, dude.
Stop it!
Hey, look.
You know him?
He's my brother.
I'm my brother.
Oh.
I didn't realize, you know? You gotta tell him to watch his mouth.
So that changes things?
Thanks, Ted.
I couldn't believe that she knew my name. Some of my best friends didn't know my name.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
Is like the most underrated quarterback. I mean, he should have been a first-round
She
draft.
likes football?
What he did at Notre Dame. Are you going to the prom?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think proms
Because
are
I thought maybe we
dumb.
could go together.
You're gonna go with like a bunch of people, or you're going like a designated driver, right?
No, I mean you and me. Like we could go together, the two of us.
Wow. So is this who he like actually fell in love with when he was 16? Because he said that earlier. I don't think it was second option girl.
What happened to Woogie? She broke up with him, but he was getting weird on her. I got $20 that says you're full of shit. Why not make it 100?
I don't know why their aesthetics look so 70s.
Yeah.
When it's like 1985, right?
I'm not paying until the job gets done. You can kiss my ass.
Isn't he the voice of the president in Rick and Morty?
I'm here to take Mary to the prom.
Prom? Barry went to the prom 20 minutes ago with her boyfriend Woogie.
What?
Charlie, you were so mean.
Oh! Oh!
Stepfather, Charlie.
Oh! It was a joke!
You seen my baseball?
Well, if it's a big white one,
Then I
Aw.
think I saw it right behind your ear.
Oh! Oh! nice.
There's a baseball here. I swear I brought him a baseball and I was just trying to give him a present. Are you yelling at me?
Oh my god, what the heck?
Don't let me have to open a can of whoop ass on you, yeah?
I should have told you he has a thing about his ears.
It's really awkward for like first time meeting.
I mean, it was clearly an accident. It's like he knew about that.
He was being nice to him, whereas other people are really awful to him. 2 doves. Oh my! Wait, how is the house? How is that?
No, I
Oh my gosh! Dang, you're just making like the worst first impression. Does the house wrap around? Ow! Did he just zip it?
You know, he's been in there over half an hour.
Oh my gosh! Is it still stuck? Or is he just in pain? Oh.
Master, well, he was
The brother who's laughing.
I was watching the bird.
He does have the worst luck.
He just keeps like getting into these awkward scenarios.
I got it stuck.
You got what stuck?
Oh my gosh.
Let's have a look at it.
This is like so painful.
Oh, for God, never say
Ugh!
Sheila, honey, you gotta come here. You gotta see this.
Oh my gosh. This is so embarrassing.
What exactly are we looking at here?
What do you mean? What?
Well, I mean, is it the
What?
Is it the Franco the beans?
Oh, like what part?
I don't know. It looks like I think it's a little bit of both.
The brother. Franken beans.
What's that bubble there?
What do you think? It's a.
Well, how the hell did you get the beans above the Frank? I mean,
How is he so calm when he's probably in pain?
Oh, there.
What?
Oh Christ!
Hey, maybe you can help. I don't know.
Neighbors said they heard a lady scream.
Well, you're looking at him.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta take a look at this thing.
Oh, Jesus. What the hell were you thinking?
What?
How the hell did you get the zipper all the way to the top?
Well, let's just say the kid's limber.
Somebody's gonna have to move that station right in front.
Well, maybe you can help. Can somebody help? Nobody's helping. Don't you have first aid?
Holy
Y'all have first aid.
shit!
Ah!
Mike, Eddie, get down here.
Oh my gosh, are they gonna show everyone?
Wait, you know what? I got an idea. I got
So
an idea. Look,
awkward.
I can just
You're gonna leave it there?
over the front. Look, I can go to the prom. We'll deal with it later.
Relax. You already laid the tracks. That's the hard part. I'm just gonna back it up.
Oh,
Just like pulling off a band.
ah!
A 1 and 2 and
We got a bleeder!
Oh my gosh. Everybody knows! This like situation just got worse and worse.
None of this ever happened to Woogie.
The dad! They dropped him! Oh my gosh, that really sucks. That sucks so bad. She was really nice about it though, like she... Dang, that sucks. Aww, I feel really bad for him.
School ended a couple of days later, and
Oh.
her father got transferred to Florida in July. I worked all summer to pay off those
The
debts.
therapist wasn't even... Dang! Life really sucks for him.
So I pulled off the road and I just sort of stopped in this, I guess it was a rest area.
You're an awful therapist.
Rest areas are homosexual hangouts.
What?
So what are you...
He's trying to say that he's gay.
What are you saying?
Time she's
He was so young here, but this was the dad in Step Brothers. Or the stepdad, because he's not going to call him father.
Ever been
What?
in love?
Once. Mary.
Weren't you in love for like a day?
I mean, crushes don't last for 13 years, right?
Wow, he never got over her.
You know, it's probably for the best. I mean, after 13 years, she's probably gonna think I'm a stalker or something.
You know what you should do is like hire a private investigator. You know, to find her, follow her around.
Oh my gosh, okay, we're going a little too far here.
Did you knock this skirt up? Huh?
No.
You want her dead, don't you?
Oh my gosh.
You're not serious, are you?
You expect me to believe this is a straight stalker case? Come on.
I'm not a stalker, right? She's a friend of mine.
Oh, sure she is. That explains why she's got an unlisted number. And you haven't heard squat from her in 13 years. Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
When this chick turns up with the toe tag, I'm rolling over on you, big guy.
So let's see what Mary's up to.
Look at you.
Yeah, hot shit. You look fucking pisser.
When I was a kid, I used to get him confused with Dr. Phil. Probably because of the mustache and the male pattern baldness.
Pattern?
Male pattern.
Patent? Not patent.
Male pattern baldness.
You have.
I do have. Me and Dr. Phil have something in common. And this guy, obviously, too.
When a guy who can play 36 holes and still have enough energy to take me and Warren to a ball game and eat hot dogs. I'm talking sausage hot dogs, beer. Not light beer, but beer.
I forgot she likes sports.
An architect or something. But I want
Ted
somebody
Mosby.
with freedom in their job, you know? Who can do it anywhere and just leave at a drop of a hat.
You want someone very specific.
Super Bowl? Yeah, that's good. I don't know, maybe a few months in Nepal.
You change your mind too much.
No, I don't.
So she's probably not in a relationship.
That gorgeous corn-fed white boy, honey, that you just dump like yesterday's garbage. What was his name? Pac-Man.
Pac-Man? Like the video game?
Cut the crap. What really happened with Brett?
Yeah, Brett seems so sweet. You know what Tucker said Brett told him? He said that if Warren wasn't in my life, that he would have popped the question a long time ago.
Oh, well then he wasn't the one. I know who loves Warren.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't a part of your job.
Why are you doing this with the windows open to Cameron
know.
Diaz?
Like your windows.
First chick in the armor, Ted.
Oh my gosh! Your windows are wide open. And it's like street facing.
Was Mary a little big bone back in high school?
Big bone? No, not at all.
Whoa, wait, what's going on here?
Shit out a bunch of kids and you're bound to put on a few pounds.
He's lying. Is he like into her?
4 kids.
What's the point of lying?
3 different
I don't get
guys, but no rock.
She's in a wheelchair? Mary's in a wheelchair?
I thought that was part of your kick. It's been a long time. I bet you've changed a lot over the last 13 years, haven't you?
Not really, other than the hair.
What, do you think your shit don't stink?
No, I don't think. I mean, yes, it does. I don't.
Okay.
Yes, it does. Damn, he still has that picture in his wallet. Where does the line cross between stalker and love?
I know, like when does cute turn creepy?
You know what's funny? How I Met Your Mother did like a perfect example of this. If you like the person, then it's cute. If you think that they're ugly, then it's creepy.
So if you like it, it's cute. If you don't, then it's not. It's wild that he's been so hung up on her for 13 years. What the heck? They're still going.
Where are you going?
Huh? Oh, I resigned.
He's going to her, isn't he?
Miami? What are you doing in Miami?
Yes. He's trying to steal your girl, which isn't even yours.
With rice-a-roni.
He's being creepy too. Everybody's so obsessed with Mary. There's something about Mary! Oh my gosh!
You just like discovered the secret of life.
There's just something about her.
I thought you said she was a real spark plug.
No, I said butt plug.
Everybody just sees her one time and just becomes like hopelessly obsessed with her.
I feel bad, you know, the poor thing. She's in a wheelchair, for God's sakes.
It's a bunion, it'll heal.
Oh my gosh.
I know this doesn't make sense to you, but I can't just turn it off that fast.
I mean, it's been over a decade.
I'll get your number just as soon as she gets back from Japan. Oh, you've heard of mail-order brides, haven't you?
Oh my gosh, she's still on it.
What are they, desperate? She's a whale.
Don't forget, it's a sumo culture.
Oh my gosh!
You had your window, Ted. You blew it.
Don't let him do
Had
it.
my window?
You had like a couple of hours.
It's Brucey's time to shine.
Really, it turns out that getting your dick stuck in your zipper was the best thing that ever happened to you.
I never told you that.
Oh, Christ, Ted, I was only 4 towns away.
Oh, everybody knew? I guess everybody was there.
Christ, hit a house. I haven't swung wrenches in a while.
It's like not even, oh, okay, I was like, she's like not acknowledging you.
You mind giving me some pointers here?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Threw her off her
sure.
game.
Don't talk in someone's backswing.
Ooh!
Look, I'm sorry to bother you again, but, got change of $1?
No.
This is not working.
Yeah.
All I got are these damn Nepalese coins.
He's like trying to like pull out every trick in the book. Nepal.
You've been to Nepal?
Oh, because she talked about. Oh gosh.
Not in months. I don't even know why I bought the damn place.
He's gonna try to be everything she said at the restaurant, like somebody who like will drop everything and do like sports and Super Bowl. Didn't she say Super Bowl? I don't remember.
Yeah.
She said several things. Architect. He's gonna be an architect. Oh my god.
Are those blueprints?
He really committed to somebody he saw.
He fucking quit his job and
Like,
moved to a different state.
dang. He didn't even ever once talk to her. He overheard her.
My real passion is my hobby.
Really? What's that?
I work with retards.
Isn't that a little politically, incorrect?
Well, the hell with that. No one's gonna tell me who I can and can't work with, right? So one day, Mongo gets out of his cage.
What?
And...
They keep him in a cage?
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Keep him confined.
Right.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
that's what I said. So I went out and I got him.
He's just going off it though. The
Yeah, one of those
conversation.
ones you can
Oh
hook
my
onto the
gosh!
clothesline. There's plenty of room for him to dig.
What are you doing?
Now I can take him to movies, baseball games.
Base. He threw that in there.
Those goofy bastards are just about the best thing I've got going in this crazy world.
Oh my gosh.
What are you fading? You wimping out on me?
Just this is a little bit heavy.
You know what? Do it your fucking self then.
What I wouldn't give to know what heavy feels like, you insensitive prick.
As I would have clapped back and quit.
Wait, I'll get you the coffee. Hey, I'm sorry.
Remember Mary?
Is he the one that had the hair?
No, I'm a chiropractor. She's an orthopedic surgeon.
She's a what?
What?
She's an orthopedic surgeon.
What? That same Mary?
You know what you gotta do? You gotta call her.
Fuck calling her. I'm going down there.
Okay, well he's gonna get there too, and then he's gonna see.
But are you crossing that line?
My little puppy here is going to tell you everything you need to know about that guy in about 2 seconds flat. If Puppy starts yapping, he's a loser. If he likes him, then you got yourself a keeper.
He's gonna do something to make the dog. Well, are you gonna give it a treat? That's not a treat. A pill? Why are you giving it a pill? Probably would have liked you with just the treat. Oh no. You're cheating in this game of love.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Would you like a cup of tea or something?
I'd love a brewski if you got one.
Watch out, she's gonna try to steal your guy who's trying to steal somebody else's girl.
Who's not
Who's
really his
not
girl.
There's so much not even actually is going on.
Buffer doesn't like bad guys, does he?
That dog looks like stuffed.
Buffer.
Oh, why did I just say that? It died!
Buffer, come on, boy.
Would you like a little clam dip?
That's like making me sad!
I'd love a bundt cake if you have one.
A bundt cake?
Oh! He's trying to Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, I think the dog's dead. Second of all, you lit it on fire. What? How did that work?
He's got him wrapped up like a baby.
Oh my gosh.
Chilly.
That poor dog.
Mainly, I work out of Boston.
Did you get your degree up there?
You bet.
Really? Where did you study?
Harvard.
Then you must have studied under Kim Green.
Oh my gosh. That's so awkward too.
Well, have you been to Santiago, Chile?
Twice last year.
Oh.
Which building's yours?
Are you familiar with the soccer stadium?
Did you build the
Oh my god.
No, just down the street, the Celinto Caliente.
Should have had some more stuff prepared.
That shit's giving me the vibe of like Inglourious Bastards with Brad Pitt where he was like, Gorlami.
You know they made it illegal to hitchhike in this state?
Really? Oh, that must make it really tough.
He's just such a nice guy to everybody.
I'm gonna start my own company.
Really?
You want in?
What are you selling?
Heard of this thing, the 8-minute abs? 7-minute abs.
That's like that motherfucker in like The Price is Right who bets like 99 cents when you bet $1.
You get to save a whole minute.
Wow. Oh, hey, wait your turn. Hey, and get it.
Is it?
Whoa.
They're like popping a body? Oh, is that a dead body? He has like the absolute. He has the worst luck.
Oh my God. Ted?
Whoa.
Look, I slept to pee.
He never peed.
See, hon, I told you he was gay.
We'll be right back with more cops.
Man, they never look like you'd expect, do they?
That's probably how he got his victim to drop his guard.
Oh no, it's for the body, isn't it?
In a big red bag on the front passenger seat.
She's always just trying to do something nice and like it backfires.
We found your friend in the car.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna think it's the guy.
The hitchhiker?
Oh no!
That's what this is about, the hitchhike? Yeah. Guilty as charged.
Oh my goodness, dude!
This wasn't your first time, was it?
Oh my goodness, he's gonna confess to so many things.
How many are we talking here?
Hitchhikers? My whole life?
Oh my gosh.
25? 50? I mean, who keeps track?
Like a serial killer.
You're gonna fry.
It's just that I think you should be careful with this guy, that's all. I mean, let's face it, you're beautiful and...
I feel like he likes you too.
And you trust people. I'm just saying, there's a lot of psychos out there.
You want me to get this for you?
No, I have to learn to do this myself.
Oh my god.
Mr. Strowman, on behalf of the entire South Carolina law enforcement community, I would like to apologize to you for any pain or temporary injury.
Did they find the actual person? He gets hives a lot.
Got that nervous hive thing again?
Yeah, I do, Ted. 'Cause I got some bad news.
What?
Ted, I'm dying.
What?
Oh my.
Is this for real? Oh, why would you do that? Don't do that. That's not funny.
Oh my God, we hit the mother load. You guys, should we be listening to this?
Doesn't he know that they listen?
You still think you're a fucking architect?
Oh, it's a trick.
Going to want to hear about the things you did. You could tell her about
Oh
the
my
irrigation
goodness.
ditches you dug in Sudan. The orphan babies who cried in your arms in
He flipped the page.
Romania.
He ate your homework.
He just walked in there and took the papers.
Hey, you were on the front line.
He's improv.
The typhoon fever, that vicious strain of genital herpes.
The worst thing to say.
Yeah, I cured all sorts of horrible illnesses in third world countries.
The sigh of relief.
Look, there's something I have to tell you. I'm not the architect.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. This song. Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Exceptional, my ass.
Tonight's the night when I go to all the parties.
Whoa, just fell out of a tree. Oh.
Hey up, big guy.
Holy shit! Look, there's Warren.
Break them beans!
Oh.
I said, you gotta pick up.
Don't touch his ears.
Oh, yes.
The friend.
Can't touch his ears unless he trusts you. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
So I'll see you tonight, right?
Sure.
She doesn't seem very into you anymore.
What are you talking about? Just tell her the truth about Healy. Blow the schmuck out of the water. Come on.
No, I can't. I unleashed the psycho on her. She's gonna be.
But then you have to admit that you hired him.
Mm-hmm.
Harry!
I still feel like it's less weird from his perspective because he's like, oh, I just, wanted to check up on you. It's still kind of weird, but not as weird as him.
It'd be fucking weird.
But it's not as weird as your private investigator literally falling in love with you and moving his whole life and lying.
But you suck him on her. That's
what? You what?
Like sicked him. I said sucked instead of sicked. You sucked him on her.
Yeah, since
Senior prom.
Hi, Ted.
How are you?
I can't believe that he remembers you.
Piggyback ride?
Aw, he likes you.
I got in the car with my friend.
My
and
God.
we just we came down to
So many lies.
Florida, right?
I mean, he hasn't lied yet, technically.
It was this thing in college, this creepy guy who, anyhow, it was restraining order, got kind of ugly.
Oh my
After
gosh.
Princeton, I just decided, you know what, be cautious. change your name.
She gets stalked all the time, it seems.
That sounds horrible.
It was.
Yikes, so now you can't even admit it at this point because it's so awkward.
There she is.
I get kind of weird vibes from him, and I know that sounds strange, but like, he seems like he's obsessed with her too.
He committed his first murder, a pretty teacher's aide named Molly Pettygrove.
What? Is this for real?
I'm so lucky to have you as a friend.
But she's friend-zoning him.
Tell me you spanked the monkey before any big date. Oh my God, he doesn't flog the dolphin before a big date.
Ooh, did I not say? She like literally needs to leave the country. I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, goodness gracious. He's a pizza guy. What? He's like, I'm gonna make you actually, like.
You're gonna need
I
those.
couldn't even finish it.
The fuck do you think you are making that shit up about me? He got a hold of you, didn't he? You're working for him, aren't you? Shit.
He doesn't know who he's talking about.
I love her, man.
Dang, it's you and everybody else.
Who's been to Santiago, Chile twice in 1 year? I've never even been in Jersey.
So he just knew he was a fraud. He didn't even know about the architect thing. Like, what the heck? Is this the hair gel scene? This is a hair gel scene. Yeah. Okay. I think I remember what happens in this scene.
The music getting louder. This is such a long scene.
Oh my gosh. Like, I already know what, like, is gonna happen in a second.
Where'd he go?
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. What is that?
Oh my god. Oh!
On your ear.
I mean, I know what she's just gonna. I forgot it was on his ear,
Is that hair
though.
gel?
Yeah.
Great. I can use
No,
some.
you don't have to. You don't.
I just ran out.
And then it's gonna be sticking up.
Killer. You mean?
He's a murderer. Yeah.
But you didn't do anything else, right?
What?
I mean, you didn't.
Don't ask that question. What the hell?
God, I couldn't live with myself.
No, I mean not.
I mean, I only went out with him a couple times, but you know, it's like just the thought of that.
You haven't seen him in 13 years, and like.
I know. Like, you're asking all these questions.
I'm tired of talking about stalkers. Let's talk about you.
As you're talking to a literal stalker.
Fuck you, Norm.
I like it when you talk dirty to me, man.
Here you go, big guy.
They're like befriending each other.
It was just dumb luck, really. I delivered a pie to her one night, and she answered the door in her nightgown, and wow, that was it for me.
It's always love at first sight with her.
You know, maybe you should just like move down here and marry me.
Oh my gosh. Well, don't tell him twice.
If anything, he is doing half measures because the other fucking crazy people are doing way crazier shit than him.
I know. Like I said, he's the mildest of them. If anything, he's probably the best match for her, but unfortunate circumstances that brought them together. Is that those, like, dog pills again? We're gonna go through this again? Oh, it has little cucumbers! Poor dog, it can't survive this. How many are you doing?
Seems like an awful lot of speed to give one little pooch. You sure it won't kill him?
I never said that.
Oh my goodness. You just threw another one! Whoa! I did not hear that.
How do you just spill it all over yourself and not give a shit?
Maybe she's been drinking a lot of them. Oh my god, she's on speed.
Just straightening up.
Where's the dog?
Dang.
Ted.
Oh my gosh, I think Puffy's on speed.
He's probably had more speed than her.
Wait.
That little dog.
He's a speedy boy. I hear his little pant. Oh, hi.
Are you the little guy making all that big noise? Huh?
Oh gosh, she's gonna do something crazy.
He went flying across the apartment.
But they're gonna think he doesn't like him. Maybe he doesn't like him because he knows. Oh my god! What the heck? It went back for more. Whoa! Oh, it's always that part of him.
Frank and Beans.
Oh my gosh, it's always something with you. It's always something. Oh, Puffy! What the heck? She didn't blame him for it seems. Oh my gosh. They're gonna drive away without it like you do a coffee cup. Oh, it stayed. Coffee cup usually does not stay. Oh my god.
He probably had the time of his life though.
I know, the wind in his little fur.
Well, not really because it's like covered.
Did you hire Pat Healy to spy on me?
My gosh, that's sweet. The truth came out.
I got an anonymous letter.
Spy is a strong word. Check up on.
It's an interesting
Get in contact
thing
with.
that happened.
Facebook wasn't a thing back then.
Mm-hmm.
I did it because I never stopped thinking about you. And if I didn't find you, I knew that my life would never ever be good again.
Like, for her perspective though, like, every single guy ever turns out weird for her. So, that really sucks.
Sully, what the fuck happened?
Like, did you not trash the place?
Man, come on.
You fucked me,
Wait,
man.
Come on.
I'm confused.
Man, look, don't do anything rash now, buddy. Hmm?
Who the fuck is this guy?
The other stalker.
He's in love with Mary, too.
You and everyone else.
You're gonna tell me you didn't write her an anonymous letter telling her about our whole deal together?
It wasn't him? Was it him? He did it?
We had a deal. You said you wouldn't fuck me, and I wouldn't fuck you until we got this fuck out of the fucking picture.
This might be a stretch, but is it the previous stalker from like Princeton, right?
How the hell do you think I got rid of the last guy, Brett?
Was that the one?
That was the one that she almost married.
There's too many guys, like...
Brett didn't say those things about Warren?
Are you shitting me? Mr. Goody Two-Shoes?
I feel sick.
Look how they all love Mary.
Something about her.
Now I want to see Brett. Was it you, Brett? It's either Brett or the stalker. Unless she has another stalker out there. Who is it?
Woogie?
The hell is Woogie?
Wait, wasn't that like the...
What are you doing here?
Wasn't he like her
Did you get my letter,
boyfriend?
Mayor?
Or...
What about
Yeah.
Ted?
What?
It was his letter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I was worried about you.
I'm kind of shocked. It's like, I was like not expecting that.
You know you're not supposed to be within 400 yards of me.
Was he the Princeton stalker?
I have actually been through 9 years of intensive psychotherapy.
Oh my goodness.
You were absolutely right. I needed help.
So that's why he has hives.
Except for the rash thing's still there, right?
Did he like chess match this to find her?
These are called love blisters. They went away for a little while.
Oh my
You
gosh.
came back in my life, milady.
Oh, dang.
Oh, Mary, you got this all wrong. I'm not going anywhere. Not until I get something to remember you by.
Oh my gosh. They're all gonna... The loves of her life are gonna save her life.
The stalkers?
Just one pair, you owe me that, you
And then... That's what he wanted to remember her by? Where's stalker number 3?
Name's Norm. I live with my folks up in Pompano.
Oh, look, there he is.
And she's like group therapy or something.
Dom, what are you doing here?
Oh my gosh.
You stole her from me, and now I want her back.
Ted and I had one date. You and I were already broken up.
You're Woogie? Dom Woganowski.
Wouldn't they have known each other in high school?
4 towns apart.
Oh.
We're all in love with Mary. I say none of us leaves this room until our young Mary here stops jerking us around and decides once and for all who she really wants.
The cream of the crop here.
None of them.
Whoa! Whoa! Touchdown!
Is this Brett?
What the hell is Brett Favre doing here?
Oh, Brett! I didn't know what he looked like, but I know his name.
Brett never said those bad things about Warren. He loves Warren. And from what he told me on the phone just now, he loves you too. He's the guy he should be with.
Oh.
You know I'll always be true to you.
Shit, this isn't fair.
Go with Brett Favre.
I'm no better than any of these guys. None of them love you. They're just fixated on you because of how you make them feel about themselves.
I like literally don't know like where this is gonna go.
Don't listen to him.
You are so full of shit.
Yeah, you're the biggest stalker of the show,
stand
man.
here.
Shut up.
Hey, good luck, Brett.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, well, see, he knew how to let it go, though, which the other ones didn't.
Hey, Warren. See you later.
Okay, goodbye, Tom.
He touched the ear.
What are the chances I could get you to give me a little autograph on this pump here? Huh? So nice to the wife and kids.
But you held it in when it counted. And you loved her, you loved something, and you let it go. You let it go to Brett Favre.
Well, she's back with her old boyfriend. He don't challenge her. He don't contend with her.
He plays football.
And she don't answer the cards you send.
I don't remember which team.
The Packers back in the day.
That was my first guess. Oh, is it meant to be? Because you touched his ears?
You've got your keys.
Oh my goodness. Nothing ever works out for him. I feel bad for him.
Did you really mean what you said up there?
I just want you to be happy, Mary.
Aww. He's a good guy at heart.
But I'd be happiest with you.
You're fucking with me, right?
Aww.
What about Brett Favre?
What'd I tell you the first time we met? I'm a Niners fan.
Ooh.
Fuck them too, though.
It was meant to be.
Stop whining.
As I was just saying, go with Brett. He was a nice guy, though. I mean, he just did one little stalkery thing one time.
I mean, he was obsessed with her for 13 years.
It was egged on by the other stalker anyway.
They don't know.
What?
What are you doing?
What is that for?
That's my girl he's kissing.
What?
I was only phoning you to get to Mary.
Dang, that ending was like top tier.
So, there's something about Mary.
Definitely, she had like 20 billion stalkers.
Yeah.
The ending was really fun. Like, that was probably the best part of the movie. And like, the rest of it was pretty good, but like, the ending, when they all came together, that was hilarious.
Yeah, and what's his face? Woogie? Yeah, Woogie with all his shoes and shit.
I know.
He was like the stalker that was there. From, honestly, we heard about him in the beginning, like I guess in the 80s when she said that she was dating him in high school.
Yeah.
But there was just kind of hearsay from like Ben Stiller's friends. They said, oh, he's like valedictorian, he's a football star. I think he was another sports star too. But they obviously reconnected in Princeton, and that's when she had to get a restraining order and change her last name, which is kind of crazy.
Right. The lore was there. And it's funny because like the whole time he was getting his hives, and like, I mean, he played it off as like, oh, nerves or whatever, and you kind of just didn't really think much of it. And then it all had a big reveal at the end. It was his love hives.
Love for shoes, I guess. This was a funny movie, though.
It's also interesting that you kind of got to see the different levels of stalker. Like, you had like Ben Stiller's character, and like, I mean, what he did definitely was weird and creepy, but like he was just trying to like see where she was now and like, you know, probably potentially get in touch with her, I would assume, was his intentions. And like, yeah, it still was definitely kind of weird, but it's like it got the levels progressed. It was like a stair step of stalker.
Well,
like, it was him, and then it was like the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one.
It's funny because this came out well before social media, where I feel like everyone in the history of like 2004 to current day has probably looked at an ex at some point on social media at some point in time. And if you say you haven't, then you're probably lying, in all honesty. And, you know, I guess this was like what they had to resort to.
Yeah, I guess
Pre-internet days.
I mean, he probably could have just asked around and somebody would have known of her and like known her. But then again, she did change her name.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she had a stalker.
She did. But then that person, his chiropractor, knew of her, but that was just kind of coincidence. But like, it's weird though, if he wouldn't have been helping that person move, he wouldn't have hurt his back. Like, if he didn't hire the private investigator.
Yeah.
Like, I guess he technically could have gotten some information about her. It's very interesting, but yeah.
All roads led to Mary.
I guess so. There's just something about her.
So in terms of Fairley Brother films, I feel like we've seen some of their heavy hitters. I feel like this movie's held in pretty high regards, as well as Me, Myself, and Irene. Dumb and Dumber is one that you have to actually catch up on. I saw it as a kid. I don't really remember it, in all honesty. And then Kingpin, I absolutely adore. You know, it's funny because I actually saw that movie many times as a kid, and honestly, relatively recently, within the last 3 or 4 years, me and Casey rewatched it.
Yeah,
and
I like that one a lot.
The funny thing about this is that Casey, what was it? It was like your childhood movie that you saw.
Oh, yes.
Tell a story.
Okay,
You'll say it better.
So the part, spoilers for Kingpin. Spoilers. So the part where he gets his hand put in like I think it's the part where the ball comes out.
Yeah.
And you get it when you're bowling. Well, when they put his hand in there and it like, you messed it all up, for some reason. Yeah, like, you know, for some reason I saw that as, I guess I must have seen the movie as a kid, or I saw like parts of it, I don't know, but like that scene in particular stuck in my mind, and like it scared me as a kid, and like for the longest time I never knew what that scene came from. And like one time I was telling Anthony, I was like, there's like this movie that I've like been thinking about since childhood where he gets his hand put in, and it like scared me as a kid, and I just like can't shake it. Like, what is that movie? And he was like, oh, that's Kingpin. And then we watched it and I like loved the movie. And it like it cured my childhood fear of whatever that scene was.
Now that you realize it was put into the context of a comedic film.
Yeah.
I have a movie like that too. It was a made-for-TV film that I actually found a former co-worker who figured out what it was, but I remembered a movie that there was fragments in my brain about what it was. I'm not gonna say the title because it's not really that important. It was like a made-for-TV movie, and it had Christopher Lloyd in it. It was called Quicksilver Highway. I said I wasn't gonna say the title. But anyway, I had a fragment of a memory, and for whatever reason, like my childhood brain and my adult brain were conflicting. I was like, did I actually remember this movie, or was it like all fake? Yeah. And I ended up discovering it later in life too. So Casey got to discover her childhood film that she had those same feelings for, in a sense.
Mm-hmm. Do y'all have a movie that's evaded you that you don't know where it's from? maybe someday you'll find your movie.
You know, ironically enough, okay, so I said I wasn't gonna get into it, but it was like Quicksilver Highway. So it was a made-for-TV movie. I think it was based off a Stephen King like novel or novella or something along those lines. But it was 2 stories told into one. And the premise, just real quick, the guy cut off his hand. And I guess this is also spoilers if you care, but who gives a shit. The premise of the movie was his hand was possessed by something and it was killing people. But then everyone in the town's hand was getting possessed. And then the way it ended was they were all following his hand, but he never cut his hand off, but the whole town started cutting off their hands. Oh. And the movie ended by him jumping off a building and his hand, you know, like resisting, but then all the other hands where the town had their hands being possessed too followed him because they were already cut off. And I thought like that was like the craziest premise, but for whatever reason that was so vivid in my mind. And I asked my parents about it because I saw it with them there. But it was just kind of one of those things where like the TV was on and they weren't really paying attention to the movie, so they didn't know what the hell I was talking about. And then I told this to other people, and the only other movie that would come to mind was something called Idle Hand, which was kind of like somewhat relevant to that. I'm not going to say anything about it, but Idle Hand has somewhat of a similar plot, I guess. But I figured it out through a former coworker who discovered it, who was like really into movies at the time. You know, it's funny enough, I just realized that both of our childhood movies that fall into that genre of things that like we didn't realize were real, both had to do with someone losing a hand.
What's up with that?
Let us know your childhood movie that has evaded you up into your adult life.
Maybe somebody in the comments can like match your movie with your scenario scene.
Wouldn't that be perfect though?
There you
like
go.
if you somehow stumbled upon There's Something About Mary, a reaction right here.
And watch the outro.
And something that is completely irrelevant has followed you your entire life. And then somebody responds
and like,
says,
oh, I know it. It's this movie.
This is exactly your movie. That would be perfect, wouldn't it?
All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.